So, weird. I know, Riley, hang on. So I'm not seeing anybody over on Facebook, and that's not normal. And this thing is going to keep. So I'm just going to see if I can see over here. I can see. Ooh. Look at my hair. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out if there's something wrong with my stuff, or if it's right and I'm just not seeing it. I gotta fix that hair. All hairdressers everywhere, like, oh my gosh, she's not my client. Oh my gosh, she's not my client. Okay, I am looking here right now to see if it says anything about me. So if you are anywhere, let me know. I see someone over on YouTube, but I don't see anybody over on Facebook, which is kind of not a good, a weird thing. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Zara. I'm just checking out if I've done something wrong, and I'm sorry, but you know. It's possible. It's possible. Can you guys see me over on Facebook or not? It looks like it is not going. Do. All right, I'm going to try this again. The alert you received was from YouTube. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, well, I appreciate all of your patience. I know it sucks to have. If you end this video, you'll be able to choose if you want to save it or delete it. I would like to delete it. But we are going to talk about chakras and Shakira. What you reading, Rue? Yes, I want to delete that permanently. Okay. Usually, everybody on YouTube, everybody on Facebook's waiting for me to do YouTube. Mediumship Monday. Chakra and Shakira. I don't know why. I just want to talk about it. That's what I want to do, is just want to talk about it tonight. Whatever it is, what we're doing. And one thing I do could not be started. Please try again. It looks like I can't do the mirror image. It looks like I'm not going live on. Okay, I'm just going to go live on my phone. How about that? Let's see what happens. And then I wonder why it wouldn't let me do it. That's just a weird thing. Okay. So I just don't know why. Okay, Mediumship Monday. Ship Monday. Chakras. Okay, well, I guess that's the way it's gonna go. And I know, sorry, there's nothing. Can I do it this way? Okay, I can do it that way. I just don't know if it matters. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get rid of that, and I'm gonna worry about this and restart stuff later. Okay, so thank you so much for hanging out and waiting for me that long. Hi, Cindy, Billy, Zara, Naomi. So now you might have gotten something from Facebook. Let me know, and let me know if you get on Facebook and okay, there's somebody there now. So I don't know if Facebook, you are not seeing me for some weird reason. That doesn't have anything to do with me other than, I don't think it's my phone. I don't think it's my computer, and it just won't let me do it from my computer. So something is changing afoot in the world of the book and the face. So, okay, I see people watching. Okay, so whatever happened there is the way it happens. Hey, Lisa, Zayla, Joanna, thank you so much for joining me. So today we're going to talk. I want to talk about where we're at. Where are we? Okay. Spinning on a rock in the middle of the universe with just doing what we can do. So, which is a good thing, because sometimes you can only do what you do. Because imagine if you could do more than what you could do. It could be a crazy place. Hey, Dana. Is Jenna watching? Is Jenna hanging out with you right now? Just definitely tell her I said hi. I am, what am I going to talk about tonight? Chakras. You can call them chakras, you can call them chakras, you can call them anything you want. And we're also going to talk about Shakira. Hi, Maria. I owe you a phone call. I owe you lots of things, I think. So let's figure that out, because I got some tea. I think I have some tea. I might not have real tea, but, and I just want to keep thanking everybody for showing up week after week. I know that we've been doing this now for almost 2 years. Can you believe this? Every Monday night for almost 2 years. I think I've only missed 1 or 2. Come here, Riley. You want to say hi to everybody? Yeah. You want to say hi? No? So let's talk about chakras. Some people call them chakras. Some people call them chakras. They are energy centers all over your body and around you. Okay. So I call them chakras, but you call them whatever you want. You have my stamp of permission and approval. They are energy centers. Normally they say there's a Hinduism belief around animals and the chakras. I just want to kind of go a little bit broader with them, is that you have energy centers that relate to different areas of your body and different functions of your organs. So you have your root chakra, which is like your pelvis, your lower region, how you're feeling rooted in the world, how you're moving. And I'm not going to go through all of them, but for some of the people who have come to some of my groups, it's really hit or miss if I do this, and if I will. I always have to feel inspired to do something with spirit, right? So I will take people through a chakra clearing prior to doing a group. Sometimes it depends on what the energy of the group is, and if I think it's going to be helpful. So if it's going to be helpful, then I do that. So your chakras are these spinning little discs. Now here is the deal, right? The deal is this. It's very sweet. Thank you, Krista. There are lots of different versions of how many chakras there are. There's many chakras as there are. Double it, triple it, times it by 1,000,000, and say, some people say that there's a chakra that goes from your crown chakra, and then you go up about 50 more, and there's more chakras above your head in between the heavens. Well, who really knows if that's true? I just kind of like the simplistic one where you have your root, your belly, like at your belly button. That's like your powerhouse related to orange. Your yellow, which is kind of above that, maybe around your liver area. Then your heart chakra, your green, this beautiful green. Throat, this crisp ice blue. Third eye, kind of where I have that bump. Actually, it could be anywhere. You know what I mean? Whatever. It could be your third eye is here. If you looked at Prince, he had those circles ones there, and then he had a sunglasses for his eyeballs, his third eye, and then you have your crown chakra. There are associated colors with that, and I'll talk about them on Facebook and on YouTube. I want to talk about how to begin to heal some of your chakras, and I'm only going to be throwing out a couple of different things. Shakira, you want to heal your root chakra? Shake your booty. Shake your booty around. Start doing belly dancing. Start moving your hips. Start feeling connected. Start earthing. There's also these things called PEMFs. They're super expensive, but they're very, very worthwhile. So when you have them, these PEMFs, I can't remember the companies that make them, but they're like electromagnetic waves that are always like recharging your chakras, recharging. Dig them. Make sure you do your research on them. Don't be silly and just buy the one that's $5,000 or 10, because they do exist. They are there, but there is this rooting or earthing to it. If you are in the Southern Hemisphere, go, my gosh, get out there and start earthing. Get your feet on the ground. Get into the water. Roll around, or you're in Florida. Roll around on the beaches. Have a good time. Feel the earth below you, kind of pulsating and bringing that energy in up through your root. Now, we haven't even talked about Kundalini. Oh, hi, Heather. So Kundalini is sort of a wrapped coil energy around your root chakra. And then the Kundalini is where you hear Kundalini yoga, other stuff, Kundalini, who knows? But I definitely hear I like Kundalini yoga a lot. And I found a good practitioner in Ann Arbor. So that's pretty something I'm going to be jumping into more. And in Kundalini, normally there's we're just going to keep going. Every single time I start talking about something, I just like, well, we got to talk about that now. We got to talk about that. So I don't want to do that. I just want to, I don't want to talk about Taurus. I just want to talk about if you are feeling so powerless, wrap yourself up in some red. Some good ways. There's many, many different ways you can do it. But I just want to focus on, you could get sheets with different colors. You can change out your sheets and then kind of roll up there. If you're having a hard time saying, if you've heard me in group before, I'll talk about the idea that to get your voice, start singing. If you're having a hard time getting your voice together, that's a good way to get that chakra kind of moving. Definitely see Reiki people, energy work people who talk about cutting cords, people who talk about I was going to say holy fire Reiki. I really like that. So if you want to be working on these things that help to move energy through these chakras. Now, what happens if you get stagnant energy that's not working? Things can get kind of gunked up, and this is an energetic experience, right? But what happens is energy, body follows energy, body follows energy, body follows energy, body follows energy. I like this. So I have this like kirk in my back that is working its way down through my hip, so it's making me strike my feet wrong, which is making me have like this plantar thing, this hip thing, this back thing. So I'm kind of all kinked, right? But I'm really trying hard to open the chakra of my heart, where when you're opening the chakra of your heart, you then begin to live more in an acceptance state, because energy, body follows. Energy, body follows. So I don't know, but what I'm going to encourage everybody to do is get out there, shake your butt like Shakira. That's all. Get out there and get your booty moving. Get it moving. Be out there having a good time. Because did you watch so I didn't watch any of the Super Bowl. I did see most of their dancing. They're having a fantastic time. This is what it's about, trying to find that fantastic time while you're out jumping around, shaking your booty. So, all right. I want to say that. Okay. Where else was I? What else was I going to talk about? Does anybody have any questions about that? Thoughts, ideas, concerns? Wish I didn't talk about it. Want to know more about something? There's a heart. I'm just going to give you a minute, because I know there's like this. I think on YouTube, there's no, oh, my back. There's no delay, but on Facebook, I think that there is a delay. So, Dana, I need to get a hold of you to set up a group at your house. I think that I've owed that to you for quite a while, so let's get that going. Okay. All right, so nobody said anything, so I'm just going to assume that everything is fine. I like assuming everything is fine and just keep moving forward, just keep moving forward. Oh, there is an actual book. I had to use my phone. I will post it. I think it's Anodea, Anodea. I really like her take on it because there's a million different ways you can do chakras, and there's a million different ways that you can approach healing your chakras. And this is, I mean, the march in life is healing. The march in life is moving towards some sort of equilibrium with yourself where you are loving yourself and pushing your limits and loving yourself and pushing your limits. So I'll post that, Karen. I think it's absolutely a great idea. And I'm not covering it really, really well right now. So I just want to make sure that you do know chakras are chakras, very, very important wheels of life that can affect how your organs are working with each other and how things are moving within your body. So it's important to give heed to the energy as it moves. All right. Yeah, good. I'm so glad, Lisa, because she is amazing. She is absolutely amazing. Okay, so okay, let me see where we want to go here. So there's I'm kind of wanting to talk about, I'm going to talk a lot about mental health. So I guess first I have to say this. Tomorrow night, Thursday night, which is the 20th, I won't be at Sal's. I'll be at Earth Elements. And I know that you have to call them to get tickets. You can't just show up. I mean, I guess you can show up. But I will be there at Earth Elements doing their wine and spirits session. So I'll be there. I am also going to hi Dawn, hi Anita. I'm also going to be where else am I going to be? March 29th. March 29th, I'm going to be doing I think it's 29th to whatever is Saturday. All of my stuff is completely being used right now, so I can't look. So whatever is 28th or 29th, I'm going to be doing a 1 hour. If you come to the Saline Middle School, Enlightened Soul Center is having their biannual Psychic Expo Fair. So I'm going to do a group reading at 4:30 on Saturday. Now, here's the great news, is if you are wanting to kind of see what I'm about, see what this is like when you're in person, admission into the group is in the ticket into the door. So you don't have to pay any extra money. All you have to do is show up. I guess you got to show up. I don't know how that works. So I guess I'm thinking that if you show your ticket, as long as they're by 4:30, it's a 1 hour class. Oh, you were going to go look for that. Yeah, look for that book there. That's Anodea. I hope I'm saying her name right. She's a pretty cool chick. So I would suggest going there. I do like that she has lots of different ways to work with chakras. Not one way is right for everybody. And you may find a new way for yourself that you didn't know about before, which is something I would strongly suggest. You get curious. Thank you, Krista. March 28th. Get curious about what you have. Do you have an open calendar? Hang on. I'm sorry, Stephanie. Oh, okay. It's March 29th is the right day. Stephanie, you got it. So if you will send me an email or send me some sort of hey boo boo, if you send me some sort of Facebook email or jannycook@gmail.com, all you got to do is send that to me, and then I will respond and work that out. Okay. So I do want to say that. So Earth Elements this Thursday. the Celine Expo on the 29th, which is a Saturday at 4:30. I was going to do both of those. Oh, you will again. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Stephanie. I'm busy, and I had my unpaid assistant is busy too. But she's doing her work right now. Right, Krista? So, get a hold of me again. I apologize. I was just going to sit down tonight and start to get a hold of, I think of like 8 people to get a hold of. So, if I didn't get a hold of you, please do get a hold of me again so I can try one more time, because I'm really looking to, well, and I have the retreat that I'm also working on. So I've got lots coming up and lots of really good things. So actually it's a retreat, but it's going to be more than just a retreat. It's going to kick off a bunch of, what's going to kick off is a bunch of like healing movements, traveling, and really like, it's going to be boots on the ground, ride or die, metaphysical, how to work with it so that it's not so ethereal. So it's here, here, here. And how do you work with it so that you know that you can trust yourself? So a lot of this has not, so if you've come to my groups, you know, it's not just mediumship readings. Spirit's giving like messages and how to help. What can you do now? What can you do to help yourself tomorrow morning? What can you do to help yourself the next day? How can you start moving in this direction? What do you need to get rid of? What's in your soul that's not being there? So it's like a bit of metaphysical stuff, a bit of angels, a bit of like mental health stuff, a bit of like, how do you work all of this together? That is this life of you. How does it all work together? Well, I was going to say, come see Mediumship like you've never seen it before, but that's a lot of pressure. So I think, Krista, I think you called me this the everyday medium. Like you wouldn't know I'm a medium if you just met me on the street. It wouldn't be something you'd think in your head. But that's why I'm here to tell you, that's what makes things different. And that's what actually helps this go further, because you end up having to work on yourself in such a degree that you then, blah. I just want to stop talking about that right now. I get tired of talking about about it. When it starts happening and I start traveling to your city, and whether it be in Arizona or California or wherever, Florida, Wisconsin, you'll show up. That will be my reality show name, The Everyday Medium, that you can see every day, that you want to go thrift store shopping with, which is one of my favorite things to do. So you're froze. See, it did get darker. I don't know what that is about. Oh. So I don't understand what that's about, but it just did completely freeze. Okay, so I do want to talk about a Betty. I have a female energy coming forward. Name's Betty. Makes me feel like I just feel like there's an ant. It's making me feel like an ant. I don't know if we're back on Facebook or not, so I'm just gonna. I feel like there's an ant slash. She is showing me red hair. She is showing me like a fantastic smile, and I don't know what happened here. Well, I don't know. Did that? Okay. All right. So I do want to talk about Betty. I want to talk. She's also making me feel like she didn't spell her name with a Y at the end. She's making me feel like there's an E at the end. So that's a really important thing. She's making me also feel that she is talking about handing down jewelry, and she is talking about moving from the west to the east. she's making me feel like more of a free spirit of a person. She's coming forward for it feels like she's coming forward for someone with the name of A. And I also want to talk about her. I also want to talk about, I do want to talk about, oh gosh, I do need to talk about mental health for a minute. Hang on. So I want to go back to one of the things that I talked about. So we think of like all, well, you know what? I don't want to talk about that either right now. I don't want to talk about anything else right now. I think I'm done. Angie, one of the things that I keep feeling men, like, can you tell me who's around, who is always around me? One of the things I feel when I'm here and I'm connecting with you, I feel like a grandfather energy, and showing me a cane right now, and also showing me like some male pattern baldness on his head. So when I'm seeing this, I also feel as if there is they're showing me an intense sadness around you. So they're showing me the sadness that kind of doesn't shake. So I want to just say that, to say only this, that that is something that needs attention. So I want to go with that. I also want to say, guess I just want to leave it at that for right now, because I've got to talk to someone. So please know, see light, be light. There are many ways to get a hold of me. Sorry about whatever happened on Facebook today, but it happened the way it's supposed to happen for some reason. I don't know, but we'll figure out. If it's an issue that keeps happening, then I don't know. I'll have to figure something else out. So see light, be light, work with your chakras. Like I'm going to tell you this one thing that really is important. 1, 2, and 3 chakras. Your middle, then you're like feeling more powerful about yourself, and the power within the world. Once you start to like who you are, you pass into your 4th, 5th, and higher chakras. So I want you to know that, like, you begin with your lowest chakras, and those would be the chakras that it's okay for me to like get a tummy tuck or a facelift or something like that. Those are those chakras. Those chakras are the 1, 2, 3. Those are the earthly ones. You want to move up from the earthly ones and into your 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th crown and out. So I want you to think about, you're always trying to move your energy up into a more acceptance of yourself, up into acceptance of yourself and acceptance of the world, acceptance of everybody around you. Now, look, we're not really living in that culture. So what I'm like saying is pretty subversive. Like, acceptance of everybody around you is a very, very subversive act right now. Almost like in this dystopian world, we're really talking about non-connection. So dare I say, it's time to connect. Do you think about that, Riley? My dog came in talking all about connection. All right. So see light, be light, and I'll see you. I'll see you. I got to take a dog outside for a walk. I will see you all next week, and I will see you if you are in town at, I know, baby boy. If you're in town, I will see you Thursday. And if you're not in town Thursday for Earth Elements, come check me out. I'll be at Sal's in March sometime. I know. I'll be in Sal's in March, and then I will. Oh, okay. He's like super serious. Okay, and I will be there sometime in March. So keep your eyes open, and have a wonderful, wonderful night. Ciao. Bye. Thank you, YouTube. Have a wonderful night.